Hello and welcome everybody. Today is about the What is Slow Stitch book. So I thought I'd come on here and show you. I'll just bring you up just a slight bit and I'll show you the beginning of my book. So this is the front cover. And then I made a pocket here with something in it. Oh, there we go. And then I put a doily. Maybe I need to come up just a bit more. There we go. And running stitch, straight stitch, blanket stitch. That's still blanket stitch but in a different form. Back stitch, which is just here. This is not back stitch, this is couching. And maybe, this is back stitch along there. Couching, oh, a bit bent, and collage, fly stitch and feather stitch. That was the fly stitch, that's feather. Weaving, embellishment, and for the life of me I can't remember what this one is. I think it's textiles. I think that's what it is. So I'll bring you down slightly. It's better out of my view. So I'll have to, just a minute. Ooh. So what I did was I started this at the airport when I went on my trip. Just cut the threads off a bit. And I just took the doily there and just stitched them down around the edge. A piece of fabric and some trim, as if it was like the maybe like the planter pot or something like that. Some fabric up there with some running stitch. Nothing too difficult. My pages are going back to back. And then this is the transfers, which I got from here. These lovely transfers. I love the bluebird. I don't know if there's any transfers in there. Oh, maybe that's what I need. I know that's just French knots. Now my stitch is this here. I've done the back stitch, no, the stem stitch for the basket. I've just got to do the leaves, which is like little daisy stitches, and back stitch. And I've got to somehow do these round. I don't think this is going to focus. I'm just trying to look through the video camera. No, is it? There we go. That's what it looks like. So I think I have to go from one to the other and then round and round and round. I'll just get the my glasses are a bit dirty, so I'll clean those while I turn over the page here. So that's what they are. There's little dots. I think I just go there, go down, come up, go down, come up, and go round and round in the circle. I think that's what it is. So I've come in here because I just had an annoyance time at the shops, and some people are just, sorry to say, but some people are just incompetent. There we go, we've gone back into focus. So I'm back from, a day and a half. Had other stuff going, so I've come back on here to show you what I was doing. So I had to stop the video because my husband came home yesterday. So I'm back here now. So this is my version of the basket. So it's a different colour because I used a got this from the Ballarat at the vintage shop. So this was a beautiful copper piece. For some reason I was really attracted to it. It's all tied up in a big knot, so I'll just have to leave it there. And it is a yeah, it's not Australian, I don't think, so whatever that means. So that's all good. So that's over there. And I was trying to do these, and I, for the life of me, can't figure out. I think you just have to jump from one to the other and go round and round. Well, I did that, but then I think I mucked it up. So all I've decided to do is just do stitches around and around, just to bring it up a little bit. And if I haven't done enough, then I'll just go back and do a bit more. So that's what I was doing there, because there's no, for the roses, there's no, I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. For me, I have to bring it up close to my eyes. So there's no instructions for that here, unless this is it here, but I don't think so. You've got your French notch, your back stitch, lazy daisy stitch, chain stitch, petite point, whatever that means, stem stitch, long and short, satin and buttonhole stitch. So yeah, but I thought it was cute. I got that off eBay years ago, Women's Day free gift, so that was years and years ago. Oh, here it says, clean hands mean clean work. Smooth nails avoid snag threads. This is a little reminder. Keep your embroidery wrapped in a white cloth when you are not working on it. Use fine pointed scissors for cutting out a motif from a transfer sheet and cut carefully, otherwise you might spoil the next one to it. Cover the lines of the transfer on your fabric completely with your stitches as you work. Pad your ironing board with a thick blanket before pressing embroidery face down under a damp cloth. This prevents the stitches being flattened. There you go. So there's a hint. I wondered why their stitches were getting so flat. So there's a hint for you to bring good luck, pretty little motifs. A bluebird, a shamrock, a lucky horse, and many other includes the 12 signs of a zodiac. Yeah, I thought it was I was really happy when I bought this. Can't remember if it was eBay or whether I got it from Lulworth Blue. I can't remember. So I love the bluebird though, it's my favourite. Haven't stitched it, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's in here somewhere. And I think there's other designs. Oh no, it might be the whole thing, because there's the basket. And I did go through it before in my garden. Lots of roses. There's the zodiac. Oh, there's the bird. Oh, I might get a print off that. And what I might do is photocopy it. So then if I do use all this up, I've still got them as a photocopy. Just make sure. Lovely, beautiful bouquet. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. Okay, let's put that away. If anybody would like some of these prints, comment below and I'm happy to send you them by mail. Okay, let's get into this. Now this here is this design. Obviously it's facing down. I I tried to do that, but it's a bit hard to do, so I just left it with stem stitch. It's only for my liking anyway. And then this is the actual print. Obviously it's face down, and then that is the design there. And I've just popped them in my pocket that I made in my little book. And then these pages are for the other ones. So I'm going to leave this for now. This is just going to go round, stitch the leaves, and that's done. So the other one is, forgive me, I have been very busy lately with my father-in-law. He came out of hospital Thursday. Today I just went up there and we cleaned out the chickens and did all sorts of things because he's not allowed to do anything like that. So I've had a bit of a busy day. And tomorrow I'm off for my sewing day. And today's Monday, so I'm not sure if I get this video out tonight. Hopefully I will. And then tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm off with my lovely friend Michelle over to, she's my new friend Michelle, and we're off to Wakwa for stitching, and we're going to do the Gosling quilt together. And maybe I might film a little bit of that, of what I'm doing. I'm not sure. And Wednesday I have an appointment with, have to take my sister-in-law because she doesn't drive, to a doctor's appointment. Thursday I have to take my father-in-law because he can't drive for 6 weeks to his eye appointment. And then Friday we'll see what happens, whether I work or not, I do not know, because work has been very quiet. So I can't remember what Sally called these for the minute, and I could look on my phone, but I think that's it's a bit rude. So you'll know what it is, and if I'll put it up in the isn't that lovely? That's a beautiful little needle minder holder from the lovely Vanessa at Ballarat. So you'll know what it is. I'll put the name of it on the board, up on the screen if I remember. Sometimes I forget. So what we did here was Sally did some, what did Sally do? Sorry, Sally, I think you just did squares in a big square, little tiny squares in a big square. I had some old triangles, so I cut them down and turn them into little squares. So what I'm trying to do now is just stitch them together. So I'll just find my needle. And how is everybody? I sort of get rushed into doing the stitching and talk about what I'm doing, and then I forget to ask about you and what you're up to. I've got a big blister there on my thumb when I raked all the mess in the driveway. We had a big storm the other week. My skin's all bitty because the needle sometimes catches in my skin. Yeah, so we had a big storm, and the flooding came in from next door and flooded all the driveway, so it was filthy. So I got the rake out and I did some manual work and raked and didn't put gloves on, and that's the result. Okay, so I just cut down, I folded the triangle in quarters, and then I snipped it in half, and then I just snipped the edges off. And now I've done that one. I think I've just come down a little bit too far, but that's all right. And now I'm just about to do this one across. It's probably not going to be perfect, but I don't need it to be. I just need it done. So which way were these going? That way, and I think that was that way. And am I going? I better just see what I'm doing there. Okay, I'm going across that way. So that's going there and that's going there. I can't remember what I was talking about now. So the new prompt is up on Roxy Journal of Stitchery, and I'm still struggling to get my flowers done. But I want to do it, but I think I'm finding it hard to do because of the stitching through the glue. Some parts of it's not too bad, but other parts are really quite hard to do. I'm just doing the back stitching a bit different at the minute because I've just realised what I had done, so I'll just go back the other way and stitch in between the stitches that are not stitched. So then it just becomes one line and it still works fine. Sure, you're going to see the stitches, but that means that it's handmade. My throat is definitely a bit croaky. It might be from all the brushing of all the... I had to clean out the chook muck from the chook pen, so I had my mask on and old clothes. My sister-in-law said, oh, my face is very red and black from all the dirt. And then I came home, had a shower. Probably... what's happened there? I probably will conk out soon, so it's probably why I've decided to come on here and do the little video. So you can see what's going on, because this will be the last week 10. I'm a bit late doing mine, but I think it's week 10, and then that is it. So I'll sew these two together. That's got to go that way. Get your... Oh, see, I put that round the wrong way. Oh, well. I'll just snip. I'll just snip that, and then I'll just fold that over. Because what it does, it puts too much bulk on one side and it won't let it lay flat. I should have checked it before I stitched. Oh, this is silky, pardon me, embroidery, Janome embroidery thread. There we go. So don't ask me how old it is. Made in Japan. I probably got it from Melanie, purveyor of textiles. So upcoming, I'll just warn you now, upcoming is going to be my video haul. Now, I said I promised I wouldn't buy any more stuff, which I haven't, but the stuff has taken ages to come in, and then it's just sat there, and I've just waited for a good time to get it built up. But I did buy stuff the other day, but that was to do with my retreat stuff, not my retreat. Yes, it was to do with the stuff I was doing for the retreat with the Susanna, you know, the bears. And what happened was I bought my stuff from Gales, and it didn't include this green beautiful fabric that Debbie and I bought together, and I forgot all about it. So I rang her up and she said, I don't know, she doesn't know anything about it. So I just purchased fabric, and she's going to send it to me by mail. And then what did I get the other day? I have stuff coming from Lavender Tea, but that's been sitting there for a couple of weeks, and I said just wait a couple of weeks and then I'll finish paying for that. So that's coming. And what else? Oh, there we go again. What else is there? Oh, I bought this beautiful book when we were on the retreat. I saw Dawn's beautiful work that she did. There we go. Look, I just turned straight to it. And just a minute. Oh, excuse me, I cannot sneeze quietly. I did that once and I hurt my nose very badly. So this is Dawn's. Isn't it beautiful? I saw that in real life. It's just stunning. And then I got her to sign her name on a piece of paper, and then I transferred it onto the page. So I'm really happy. So I decided to buy the book, and I'm so happy that I bought the book, because a person like myself, I've never done this sort of thread painting stitch, but I personally need to see, you know, how the stitches are created, so and how it looks, and it just gives me inspiration to create my piece for the Roxy Journal of Stitchery. I mean, look, this is even the lady's got lace in there. I mean, and there's pistol stitch and, oh come on, what's that called again? Bullion stitch. Helen taught me that at the retreat, and then Lynn actually showed us another stitch, and forgive me, but I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure the other girls will, Debbie or Vanessa or Linda, even Dawn, she might know. I can't remember, but it's just beautiful. And Lynn has done some lovely work herself. Isn't that lovely? So yes, I decided to buy the book, and I just wanted to show you, if you're like me and you've never done this sort of thing, having this type of book, you can see it in your hands, even though you haven't got the actual item, but it's just up and close. This is turkey work, I'm pretty sure. You know, you've got doilies in here, and then you've got the back stitch that we did not the back stitch, the blanket stitch that we did there. See, that's the same as that bit down there. We've got the stitching. I always get confused if it's running stitch or straight stitch. Oh, this is my friend Gina. Oh, hopefully I'm going to catch up with her soon. I'm definitely going. This is her page, and I've seen this in real life, and it is just about this big. It's tiny, but it's so gorgeous. There, she just said, I don't know, look at that. Isn't that lovely? This was her first time doing it. How beautiful is that? So let's get back to it. So what was I doing? I am trying to stitch these squares together. And I can't remember what it was called. Patchwork, maybe? Sorry, I can't remember. Sometimes I get myself a bit confused when I'm doing this. Oh, I hope the dogs aren't going to bark. I can just hear one getting a bit grumbly. It's annoying when they do that, especially when I'm videoing, but they don't know I'm videoing. Excuse me, who's being a grumble bum? Is that you, sissy boy? Being a grumble bum? Now I'll just go back the other way and fill in the stitching. Nice and fine weather here today, lovely. Beautiful autumn day. Sun's setting a lot earlier now, which is lovely. Oh. Right, there we go. Hopefully that's done. So, yes, I'll get back to the video haul. So I will video it in stages, and I'll just keep videoing it until all of it's done. I know some people do like seeing it. No, I like to show it because some things are different. I got something today and I've never seen these buttons before, and they're old, so yeah, anything to do with vintage, I just love it. All right, snip that off. Oh, I did that a bit tight, didn't I? That will iron down flat when I iron out the what's it called? It's the seam. Maybe this, if this doesn't work, I'll do something else. But there we go. See? That'll do. So that can go on here. And I've got another one to do. I think I've got another one. I might do it in this well, it's a bit pinky purple, but I couldn't find any other purple fabric, so that was it. Right, let's tip this out. Unless, I don't know what I was doing. Maybe, I think I've only got 6 pieces. I have. So what I can do is maybe I'll just leave that one there. I've got no more fabric at the moment. And I can't remember what I was going to do on the other side. I'm just going to stop the video for now and I'll come back. So I'm back now. I've gathered some stitches and then I thought about something else. That's one piece and I have another piece, but I'm not going to put that on. So it is patchwork. So this is going to just stay here as the 4 patch. I found some hexies. I'm going to sew those together, and then on the last page, I don't know why it's a bit shorter, because I've got 2 pages. Is it 2 pages? Oh no, it's that one. Oh, maybe I have 3 pages. Okay, maybe I'll have to do a different page. But anyway, so that's going to go on one page. On the other page, I'm going to do some patchwork. So I've got some purple fabrics. And my take on patchwork is, I don't know why that's a lot short. I must have cut it. That's all right. Is just putting my squares down of any patchwork. I've got a purple little stamp. And this is going to be my take on patchwork. And then I will just do canter stitching over the top. I've got this one here. I might double this one over and stick that one down. Doesn't matter if it's... Will that go over the top? No, I like it like that. If they're too big, just cut them, because you do actually want to see some of your fabrics. Am I on video? Oh, camera. I'll just put that over the top. One can come all the way down. Doesn't matter if it's too long. What if I use that one? Nope. Might even just use that on the side, like that. That one can come over. I can just do that. Got this little piece here. That can go there. I've done those bits and that. And I've just got this lovely purple bit to do. I don't really want to cut that, to be honest. Unless I just, maybe that would do. I really want something there. It's not purple. There we go. I don't want to cut that flower, so that will do. That's better. That's going to be stuck on that page, so that means I can utilise the bottom of that, and I will stick that down there like that. So that will be my patchwork page. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the last one. So I think I need to, I'm not too sure. I'm just going to take a photo of that with my phone because I do want to see, because I know that's all going to come off eventually. So I will stick. Now everybody knows about hexes, and yet again I've lost my needle. Oh, there it is. Hooray for that. I'm just going to use this purple thread because it's quite fine, so that's good for hexes. Just doing a knot. And you don't need to be too pedantic because these aren't going into a quilt or anything. So I'll just come in, do a couple of stitches in the corner, and I probably think I've gone into the cardboard, but I'm not worried. Everybody is fast asleep here. I mean the dogs. Surprised I'm not asleep yet. I think I was saying before that the Roxy girls have brought out their video, and it is a bowl of fruit. So that will be exciting. Sally, you'll be excited because that's exactly what you wanted. Oh, I just sometimes wish every time you go to thread the needle that it would just work. All right, so I've done that one. A couple of stitches in the corner. There we go. And I'm just going to put this one on, and I have to do this both sides. I don't do hexings very often, but when I do them, I do like to do a couple of anchor stitches in the corner. You just got to pick up the fabric. And I think if you do go through the cardboard, I'm pretty sure it just comes out no problems. Obviously the thread wants to get tangled around the hexagon. Now these hexes were made up by the lovely Jenny, or Jen. I bought a needle book thing and a baggy thing. I think you've seen it before, from her ages ago. And she happened to just throw in all these hexagons, so I'm slowly getting through them. Definitely this one will just get tied off because I need to go back. Unless I've got heaps, I can just go back along the top. Let's just do that. Oh, come on. I'll just pull it out there. Great to see Beck showing her video of her, I was going to say her bedroom, her shop. So you just, so with this one, you still need to push it in to meet up the corner for here. So you just fold that over and it will bend, but it's all right. No matter what you do, it's going to bend anyway. Oh, the problem with this type of yarn, cotton thing, embroidery, is it's slippery and it just slips out. No matter how much you squish it between your fingers, it just wants to slip out. So we're nearly at the end. I'll take out the papers as well. Oh, that's a bit too deep, that one. Let's get to the end, hopefully without the thread. Oh, I spoke too soon, didn't I? The thread coming out. Oh, there we go, that'll do. So that's it there. So you can just see the stitches, and then I just get my needle. I try and just get underneath the paper without getting the fabric. And I'll just rip them out. I don't need to keep the papers. There we go. That one came out no problem, so I didn't catch it, so that was good. Sometimes they're a bit thicker. I think she's used magazine paper, which is fine. You can make your own, or you can buy them. I don't see why you need to buy them when you can make your own. It's a little bit of extra work, but that's the joy of making it. So there we go. So that will go here. And my lovely square, which I probably need to iron, will go here. I should have just snipped that. Where's my scissors? There we go. That's better. It's going to get sewn down all the way around the edges. So I'll get the iron. There's a little bit of a snip there. Make those go flat. That way and that way. You certainly wouldn't make it this rugged if I was doing a quilt or something, but I wouldn't be this tiny either. I need to just snip in there. And then that will get sewn down. And that will be my patchwork for that side. And then my patchwork for this side. And then what I might do on the last page is think about something I haven't done before. So it's only going to be one page left. One page, because these two are going to get stuck together. I don't know, maybe I could do a little bit of a story here and stick it on, or maybe I'll do a story there on my typewriter and then stick that down there and leave this for, unless I do a bigger patchwork, I don't know, but I'll come back with a shorter video. I don't know how long I've been on. I've been on 15 minutes, so yeah. So this is probably long enough. So I'll stitch all this down, stitch obviously the square and the hexagon, and then I'll come back with this finished. That's been done, and maybe if I have time I'll blanket stitch around, because basically the next video is that'll be it for this part of the series. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and make a comment if you like, because I do like reading the comments. I find them very enjoyable to read. I mean, I could even pop that on there if I wanted to, because that still is a patchwork, so that's an idea, just to fill up some space. And yes, make a comment if you'd like to. I do like reading them. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.